enjoyed this week's episode, and please like this video, share with your friends and dock mates, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us get more viewers like you.
Hey y'all, we're back. So, I'm getting a little bored with the water tank project. Ain't gonna lie. It's been a ton of work of just test fitting, test maybe fitting, test doesn't fit, test fits. Ultimately, we got a couple of good test fits. One of those even brought me to tears, so catch up on that video. But today, I'm gonna do something different because I need some instant gratification. And I think we've got it. I think we're gonna get some sweet instant gratification today, and it's gonna feel so good. I can't wait for you guys to see these before and afters. So let's get into it. Let's take a look. Okay, so aluminum beam removed, and it's right here. So you see how kind of gross it is? I mean, it's in good shape. There's not like, it's not like corroding in or anything like that. It's just, you know, kind of ugly. Here's the top of it. So this whole face here, you'll see when it's in the build, you'll see this when it's down there, and you'll see this top part when it's down there. Most of that top part. So what I'm gonna do is first sand it. Probably, you know, it has a pretty good finish. It just needs to be knocked down a little bit. I'll probably wipe it down with acetone first, and then maybe sand it with a 120 or a 220. I'll probably test an inconspicuous spot first. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's okay. And then I'm excited to show you guys. We're taking Yara to space. Nyalic is how you say it. I'm not exactly sure. But I got this stuff. It comes in a rollable, paintable format. But I'm gonna try the spray cans here. I followed all the instructions. We're in a good spot there. Got gloves. Got a mask, paper towels for cleanup. This Nyalic stuff, I learned about this from Breaking Waves Sailing. Thank you. They have a Sceptre 41 like us, similar year, and they use this. I think it was on their boom, and it looked pretty cool, and it turned out pretty good. And I've been doing some reading about it, and yeah, it seems pretty neat. So you can use it on all different kinds of things. Seals out moisture and chemicals, does not chip, crack, yellow, or peel, preserves metal and painted surfaces. So yeah, the interesting thing is here it says, do not shake. And if you've ever held or used spray paint, you always want to keep shaking. You can't really shake it too much. So it's really hard for me to avoid shaking this. I just want to shake it so bad. You're in a can of spray paint. I want to shake you. But it says don't shake, so fine, I'm not going to shake. So, yeah, I read all about it, and we're going to give it a go and see how it works. I think it'll turn out to be pretty cool. So, yeah, let's give it a try and see what this Nyalic stuff can do for us. So the idea is to, you know, make it pretty and then preserve the aluminum too. Aluminum in a corrosive salt water, salt air environment doesn't last forever. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting. Oh yeah, this is not sponsored. I ordered this with our own money, paid for the shipping, did my own research. Company has no idea that I'm even making this video, so we'll just give trusted, real world, solid, unbiased opinion. Like, I bought this, so if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll let you know. Cool. It's looking better already. Probably should have used something finer than 220 grit sandpaper, but I don't really have any, I don't have sandpaper finer than 220, so it's fine. There's a little bit of like swirl marks in here, but I don't mind it. And I mean, some of it, it's all scuffed up anyways. Like this is a giant scratch. Giant scratches here. Staining in the aluminum here. These are pretty deep scratches, so it's fine. I think it turned out pretty good with the 220. That was the backside, so that was our test. That went great. So let's flip this thing over and do some of the sides that will be seen when we are showing off our beautiful bilge. Okay, I'm losing the light, but I think it looks pretty good. It's not super shiny like a new aluminum piece would be. So here's the one that I sanded. It definitely has some sand scratch marks in it. It looks worse on camera than real life. So there's the one that I sanded, and here's the one that I haven't done. Yeah. Okay, it's 4 years old, so it's gonna have some scuffs and nicks and scratches. Just like most things that are 40 years old. So I'm gonna, so now it's all ready to go. So I'm just going to apply this Nyalic. Put on my respirator, put that to work, let it dry overnight, and yeah, we'll see how this turns out. Hey y'all! So we're back. Let's take a look at our instant gratification project, because we need, like I said, we need a little bit of that right now, because these water tanks have just been taking forever. So we need something to kind of lift up our spirits and see a little bit of progress. So let's check it out. So this is the one that we sanded down. This is the one that hasn't been touched. So this is a 40-year-old piece that's basically been like this since we bought the boat. And what we did was we applied this Nyalic to it. It's a protective coating. So we applied that to this one and not yet to this one. And I don't know if you can really tell a difference, but it kind of looks different. I mean, there's not really a coating. Oh, Dad's here helping me. Thanks, David. It's it doesn't really leave like a thick layer. It's definitely not a paint. It's just like a nice, smooth, like maybe kind of satiny type of finish. But it definitely dried up, and it looks really good. So here's one that we did, and here's one that we haven't done. So I would say it's a good improvement. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, so now David's here. We can switch back to the water tank project. Oops. We can switch back to the water tank project and hopefully make some really good progress on that, because I have an extra set of hands, and we'll get going. But yeah, I think this turned out well. The only other thing that I would want to do is clean up the sides that we haven't sprayed with the protective coat. But yeah, it goes on pretty easily and smoothly, and so far it's looking pretty good. So +1 in our book for Nyalic, also not sponsored. So yeah, we'll finish up the port side, and then we'll finish the starboard side and go from there. So if you have some aluminum, give that a try. Cool.